All right, into Act 2. We're getting chilly with it. Let's start out by getting rid of the broken bone. All right, the lapis necklace is huge here because that gets her speed up quite a bit, which means now we can start cascading. Frozen orb. Frozen orb is interesting, but I don't like the... Like, we could go frozen orb here on Evelyn. That would probably be a nice little increase. I also really like the aquamarine band. Okay, let's see. I do think... So is winter, is that book that's available? Do we want one of those on each of our cold folks? The aquamarine band I want to replace this with. All right, we will replace the bucket with the orb. I do think we're going to get something better at some point, but we'll go with those. I'll probably give it one reroll, but do we want to book on both? I guess is the first question. So let's see. We got one too many card here. I meant on Zek. Zek doesn't have a book right now. We grabbed one on Evelyn, but we don't have one on Zach. So I was thinking we could put a book on Zach. Let's see. I kind of feel like removing Mana Gem, but maybe we need the Mana Engine and I'm wrong about that. I will switch over the Icicle Barrages. I didn't realize that the blue option was the targeted one. More than one seems a bit excessive at the moment, but definitely can on Zach. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do two. Okay, so the headbutts feel a little awkward now. I think I'm gonna ditch them. They are cheap cards. Maybe the punches go. The punches feel very dead draw-ish. No, actually, I like the punches more than the headbutts. The discards are awkward to work around. Headbutts are indeed awkward. And then the overpower, I don't know, I like it, but maybe not. Do I really want to keep all 4 dark blows forever? I'm going to get rid of 1 punch, I think. We'll come back to that. Let's see, then over here, I think we like the water jets for the moment. The Mana Gem, because we're going to a second turn, it's a little harder to justify getting rid of 1. I think since we're wearing the Wolf Cape, the Piercing Howl could go. Everybody's decks are feeling just a little too thick. But the Ice Lances are quite good. You think Mana Gem is a dead draw? I was thinking because we're rolling over to a second turn, it's a little harder to. Everybody needs to drop 1 more card, which is tough. I'm gonna give this 1 roll just to see. I see them gauntlets. We also have Runic Dice here. I think we're going to replace this pretty soon, but we get some max HP and some damage done out of it, so it's decent. Might not be worth 500 though. Okay, so everybody needs to ditch 1 card. I think Overpower might be the card here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of Overpower there. And then Black Death seems worth hanging on to. Yeah. Black Death is worth hanging on to because eventually we'll convert it over. Water Jet. The Water Jets, just because they're not free, I'm struggling a bit with. Maybe we leave ourselves at 16 cards. I don't know. I'm struggling a bit with what to get rid of. We don't have much in the way of upgrades to do, so we may be done here now. Okay, one punch. Oh wait, did we pick up? Oh, everyone's supposed to be at 16. Wait, no. Nava's at 16 because she picked up a card. Water Jets are the worst card? Okay, I thought they were going to hang around a little bit longer, but I will happily get rid of them. And then you... I don't mind him having a 16 card deck, so I think we're fine. All right. You said same pathing as last time, which means we're going sewer and we can go through the trainer, right? Could also do the White Horde, but I think we can do beggars, and then last time you told me to bribe the woman, but I think if we're going sewers, we don't do the bribe. No, I'm wrong about that. Okay. You mean the Sylvie run? Was that we bribe here and then we go up to the armory? I think that was bribe the woman, go to the armory, not the sewer outlet. Is that correct? Go to the White Horde in the armory. Okay, and we bribe the woman. So it's this path here. Okay. Let's see. Give the woman 200 gold for food. Gotcha, Matt. Gotcha. There we go. Oh, this is a weird crew. Champion monster immune to fire. That's not gonna be a big deal. More resistance and that, but we get a rare equipment shop. Heiner could also get a first aid. Doesn't seem terrible. He's not the one taking damage. I'm gonna do the rare equipment shop. Maybe we get something spicy out of it. Okay, please slow everyone down. That's your job here. Okay. Unstable power. Scroll of intellect. Unstable power. Rain. Should have played this sooner. Can't Squall and Shatter, which I'm a little sad about. I think the Squall is the better setup here. Okay, Soul Harvest. Play that. Play that. I think we double Squall here. We'll snap the Squall. But we can afford to do Unstable Power. Icicle Barrage. Squall. Not sure my targeting was great there, but we get to play one Shatter. Let's see if that... All right, we did the thing. Okay. Invigorating Blow. Frost Nova for her. Another Cold Snap. I think another Cold Snap is only good for business, even if it isn't upgraded. Firestorm, not interesting. Bookworm. Reveal a book. I don't think so. Geyser is a no also. Another cold snap? Maybe not. 2 cold snaps might be overkill, especially since it isn't upgraded. Alright, we'll grab the cold snap. Hunter's Ring, no. Dream Sphere. It stays every 2 turns, which kind of takes the wind out of its sails. Let's see. Right now we're getting a skill reduced in cost, but most of our skills are pretty cheap. No, actually, we have a fair amount that we're getting from the skill reduction. Like our Piercing Howls get reduced. So does our Battle Plan. Well, so it's 3 cards. Or we could get Draw. I think I prefer the Proficient. That would be the only switch that I would be making. Is it worth 700 gold for card draw on skill? I think it is. Okay, up, and away. Remove 1 card. We'll take the money. All right, just give me things that make people cold for 200. Let's see. This we break even with this, so let's do that. I think we're definitely passing the frost weapon back this time. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of abuse here, I think. Not a great starting turn for Evelyn there. This is kind of what I was worried about. The double cold snap is feeling... slightly awkward to make work. All right. Okay, if we could kill the mosquito and her back there, that would be fantastic. I think we get her with Shatter. This guy was faster, so we'll hit him. Slow everybody down a bit. Unclear on where I should be putting the fortifies right now, but let's do that for a tiny bit of healing. Literally the tiniest bit of healing. Oops, that was an everybody rain. It's not gonna make a huge difference here, but that I do need to watch out for those unupgraded rains. All right, good enough. Silences and purges my heroes. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. Another blood rain is kind of interesting. Another Squall is kind of interesting. Curse of Elements. Unless someone needs it, all fortified and Navi. Okay, noted. The unupgraded Squall. I don't think we grab it. The Blood Rain. The Blood Rain is a little more tempting. Like, how do we value a Blood Rain versus a Piercing Howl right now? Versus a Repair Armor. Interesting question. The Repair Armors seem okay. They may become more valuable later on. Blood Rain stays. Okay, so yeah, so for cleaning up our deck and making us more consistent, the Piercing Howls going away is good. At least I think that's what you were implying. Hope the White Horde doesn't kill us. Try to sing to the ancient chorus. Certainly seems like we're going to fail that. Teach you the ancient song and even give you some magical shards. Okay, I'll roll the dice. That ain't it. All right, that's fine. All right, White Horde, here we go. This feels like an event that could go really wrong for us. Probably not, though. I think we have a fair amount of AoE, so it's not terrible. Well, the evasion certainly makes it annoying, doesn't it? I think I play... Well, Shatter gets me there just as well. This is still going to apply the debuffs on them. Yeah, I think that was the correct option there. A lot of AoE damage, so we'll be fine. Yeah. Does feel that way. Might as well grab these. We're not going to cold snap anything better than this. Just trying to set them all up for the kill here. We get Ground Slam. That should be pretty close to a kill for everybody here. All right. All right. The White Horde did not go as badly as I feared it could. Another Scroll of Intellect we'll probably grab. Winter is coming. We know we don't like. None of those. Wait, hold on. Actually, was Pulverize something we're interested in? X equals... We might be interested in Pulverize at some point. I don't think right now we're putting a lot of crack in. The Scroll of Intellect needs upgrading to be worth. At some point, Pulverize feels like it might be kind of like our bread and butter. But maybe because it never hits, it doesn't quite go. Do I pick up a Scroll of Intellect that is not? Scroll is worth even unupgraded. Pulverize is interesting. Let's grab a Pulverize. What's the worst that could happen? We will take the rabbit meat. We get our level ups. Let's see. Iron Furnace. When you play an attack card, gain +1 fire damage and 8 block. Or at the start of your turn, reduce the cost of defense cards in your hand by 1. We want Defense Mastery. Pretty sure. We want Elemental Amplifier. Now, this one, it doesn't seem like it matters. The start of your turn, for every 8 dark you have, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. Or +2 dark. Dark on enemies reduces shadow resist. I think we take Dark Feast, but that's a tricky one. The self-dark reduction one. That's this one. At the start of your turn. Yeah, okay. Now, I don't think we're doing any Scourge stuff. So Magic Duality, our deck is just very poorly set up for Magic Duality right now. So we'll need to work on that. And then over here, I think Defensive Mastery. Scourge enemies. Hey, Mr. Scrake. Also reduce all resistances by 5%. All right. Okay, we got the rabbit meat, which we're not going to be able to turn in, unfortunately, because we need to go to the Elven Armory. Let's just get some cash. The colorful puddles shouldn't be too disastrous. That guy going before we go is a bit of a bummer. Wow, no chill. Oh my gosh, wow. We got wrecked here. This is not a good start. Good effort. Good effort, though. Let's see. Frost Nova. I think we Cold Snap into another Frost Nova. Might have been arguably better to go the other way with that one, but this is they got a lot of HP that we need to work through here. Let's see. Oh, Zek has already gone. How weird. Get a bit of healing there. I think I play the Dark Blow to get the Shatter cheaper. We're struggling a bit, though, for sure. Kind of wish I had an Entrench available on Heiner at the moment. Should have probably played that sooner. Can I... How much do I think I can slow people down? We already howled, so we're not going to slow them down any more than we already have. And then let's see. I think... Do we just go for our squishies here? I think we do. Get some defense up. Okay, if you could have a fantastic turn, that would be great. So far, it's not looking exceptionally good. Squall into Cold Snap. Squall helps a lot. Not playing Unstable Power sooner is really an embarrassment. This guy still being alive is a bummer. Oh, he is not necessarily alive. Even with the misplay. I looked away to read chat to extend that he regains DD1. Wait, hold on. On my next attempt, I will force feed the Flage with med herbs. How many med herbs? Let's see. Transmission 2 and 1 for 1. This transmission at cost 1 seems like it might be very interesting. I'm I'm extremely curious about this transmission. Feeding 2 energy and 1 card draw every time to one of these two seems super good. Yeah, I think I'll grab it. Okay, now we go Elven Armory. Cast a ward against cold. I'll do the ward against cold. That's fine. Heiner is going to take some abuse here. Oh, yep. All right. Okay, we slowed him down a little bit, at least. But this fight's going to be a bit interesting, I think. I'm torn about where we focus our energy. Do we take out the ads or we take out the big guy? I think we take out the big guy. This may take a few attempts to get right. Having him draw more was probably not the correct play. We have 4 left, which means you can't play the Icicle Barrage and Shatter. Shatter's doing pretty good damage right now. At least to this guy. I think we got to focus him down, which means I think Icicle Barrage is the better play. Dark Blow, while not a repeat card, is great at scaling damage. Should I have played one more? Was that the argument there? Let's see, we'll do that. Do I play Heat Laser when I get it available? I'm not completely clear on that one right now. Let's see, we already played a Howl, so we'll do that. I guess we get it back anyways. Okay. Okay, everybody having a little bit of defense was probably for the best. Get a bit of healing there. Bit more healing there. We want to play the Icicle Barrage before we play that. Ooh, didn't realize we were going to be so out of cards. All right. I wasn't sure if those minions went away when we finished that one, so I'm glad it worked out that way. Charge battery, last stand, first aid. No. No on that. No. Wrecking Ball, not a multi-hit. All right. Loot. The beggar woman told you where the guards kept their best weapons. Okay. So many exciting things here. Let's see. Now you have the frozen orb, which appears. Wait, the ice orb may be better. I think the ice orb is better than the frozen one. But who's taking the icebreaker here? Is that going on Nava or is that going on Heiner? Charges are greater than damage. Right, yeah. So the ice orb goes here, but who's taking the icebreaker? That's the question. Nava, in your opinion? Because we already have a way to convert his damage over to cold damage. If we play it on one of these two, we're not getting any blunt. Like, they have no blunt, so nothing's getting converted over. I think he's remaining mostly a buff bot. So I think this goes here. This goes here. Hammer is bonking on Nava, not so much on Heiner. Got it. And then we have an old horseshoe. So let's see. Right now, your speed is 15, and your speed, I think, is also 15. Yeah, so the old horseshoe would mess up speed. It would be nice to get some single attack rolls. The Paladin Gauntlets are interesting. What about this thing? What is Quill Rain? Half of your thorns? I mean, we can certainly give it to Heiner, but I don't think we want a Quill Rain in our deck. We could also get the surprise gift box, but I think the RNG is too nasty. So I think we skip the rest. Well, oh yeah, you're already taking the frozen orb. We need the combat power. All right. Yep, we skip the rest. All right. And we've got the torch to save us through that corridor. Upgrade altar. I think we just take money. We're about to be able to upgrade anyways. We're looking for tremors. Okay. Oh, I hate being so slow. Let's see. Okay, so unstable power, we draw a card. We get Squall, which is very cool. But this turn looks like is all about buffing up our boy here. Because we're should have played the Ice Lance there first, but get some healing there. I am okay. Frost Nova is a good pickup here for our cold snaps. Oh, Squall is better though. So we play this. Ooh, the Squall costs 1. Slightly awkward. Is Icicle Barrage the best play here? I think it is. And then who dies first? I think we go for the enhanced one here. And then we hope that we can get a little more work out of Nava here. Oh. That did more than it was forecasting to do, I think. Bookworm. Reveal 2 books from your draw pile and put 1 into your hand. Bookworm seems good for getting the Winter's Night Tale out. Let's see. Battle Shout, not that interesting. Now I guess Pestilence doesn't work just because the Icebreaker doesn't. I wish there was something that converted charges over to the thing as well. But yeah, I don't think Pestilence works. None of those, none of those. Bookworm? Bookworm is tempting. The problem is, like, maybe if we picked up a second Winter's Night Tale, Bookworm would be good. Because sometimes we're just going to draw it, right? But I guess we can also use it to draw the Scroll of Intellect, right? So this is, I think that Bookworm is just good here. Yeah, that makes sense in Lustrous. I think Bookworm is a very good pickup here, though. Because we can use it to get Winter's Night Tale from time to time, or if we just want more draw, we can grab a Scroll of Intellect. Yep. Gonna grab it. We'll get the safe heal here. All right, and let's hope that we kill a dragon before it kills us. I hate the ice prison with a fiery passion, I just want to say. Goal here is to slow this guy down enough that hopefully we can get our second turn here before they go again. Shatter's going to get cheaper here. That's the idea. Okay. It's not great. Probably should have played Howl first. I'm at peace with that mistake. She might not have needed all of that. Stack up a bunch of that. And then we'll just do that. Alright, we slowed him down enough that we all get to go. So this is gonna be A-OK hunky dory. And I think in this case, okay, we like Squall. Might as well play this first, because I think we're playing everything. I have 35 chill, so this is going to be a decent amount of return chill for only one. And then a free Frostbolt is pretty good. With Steelforge, you should put most of the block into Heiner himself as Steelforge procs, but otherwise pump it. Okay. Noted. I don't think we're going to get the kill here. Unless Nava pops off something fierce. Which she might, actually. Do we save this for later? Or do we... I think we go for it. Woo! That was some damage. All right. Yellow Frost Nova is so good for chill application. Is that not the one that we have at the moment? All right, none of those. None of those. I don't think you need an encyclopedia. Shield Wall, 1,000 Needles. No, no, and no. Bola. Purge Evasive, 29. Apply 7 Crack and 1 Shackle. I have blue. Hey, let me look. So I don't have it at all. I have this one here. Where X equals 60% of your cold. But we aren't doing a self-cold build, are we? Like, in that fight, it was insane. But we would be relying on enemies to do that. I think Throw Bola is too expensive. The chain makes it kind of interesting. Do we want to throw Bola? I know a lot of things later on are shackle resistant. Icicle scales your self-chill. That's true. Bolas are meh. I'm disappointed to hear it. All right, let's see. What do we pick up here? So Freezing Ink. So Freezing Ink, I think, goes on Heiner for sure. Although we do have some books in other places. Let's see. Frozen Tear. Frozen Tear can go over here. We can also get the Runic Dice upgrade, which I don't know that that's terribly useful. At the moment, we just have the battle plan for books here. Is it skill or book? It's 3 times per turn when you play a book. All right, we'll put the Freezing Ink here then. She has a fair number of books. That is a reasonable observation. Then the Frozen Tear. I'm tempted to put it here, but it does mess up our speed a bit. We'd have to find some new speed for Zach. But it's probably worth it. I mean, if we're going to keep rolling the Runic Dice, we might as well upgrade the Runic Dice. So let's see. Your speed is now 15. Your speed is now 14, I believe. Yeah. We could get rid of her speed, too, instead of picking up the Runic Dice, but I don't think that's worth. When you play a Mind Spell, draw a card, or that? No, I think we skipped the rest. All right. Now, you're saying we could go red for this second one, right, Illustrious? I believe that's the case. Red for pet. All right. We will redeem ourselves. We're on the hunt.